Man, look at this. Well, Dustin Poirier got the Louisiana hot sauce choked out of him. Hey, man, I'm going to tell you, though. I was wrong. I was 1,000% wrong about one Dustin Poirier. Hey, man, look. Dustin Poirier could have actually won this fight. I know, and some people, these are strong Islam and Khabib fans. Oh, they coming for me. But I don't give a fuck about you dudes. You can come for me all you want to, but you're not going to sway what I think about this particular fight. You're not going to sway it, okay? I think Dustin Poirier had a chance to win this fight, and actually, the fight was a lot closer than what I thought it would be, because I thought Islam was going to come in here and just completely decimate this guy. Dustin Poirier takedown defense was on point, and I'm talking about, man, look, this guy made Islam stand and strike. And, I'm going to be honest, though. Islam striking isn't that bad. It was actually pretty decent, and he was landing shots on the feet. He was landing some clean shots on the feet. But Dustin ate them shots, man. And see, Dustin is a much more powerful striker than Islam is. Dustin knows how to generate a lot more power and a lot more torque on his strikes and his punches and his kicks. So he's much more effective than Islam at striking. But Islam landed some really, really nice right hands, man. I mean, it was nice. But when Dustin hit Islam, it's like Islam felt that, and Dustin was hurting him, man. So Islam, he didn't want to be up on the feet. See, he tried to be a machismo. Islam did. And he was going to try to go mano a mano, because Dustin kept baiting him, saying, okay, if you're real, then let's strike. Let's see who got the better striking. And Islam, he did that for a while, but then when he started getting hit, nah, man, he kept trying to take the fight to the ground. And man, when he put this damn choke on Dustin Poirier, when he put this damn Darce choke, it's pretty much all she wrote, okay? It's pretty much all she wrote. Like, he wasn't getting out of this, man. Like, the man got his own arm wrapped up around his own neck and choking him with his own damn arm. Wasn't gonna get out of it. It's just not gonna happen, okay? But Dustin fought a hell of a fight, man. He just miscalculated, man. And I think had Dustin could have defended this particular takedown, he had a chance, man. He had a chance because Islam was getting tired. Like, he was getting tired, man. And he got tired of trying to get these takedowns. And see, you got an open glimpse into how to beat Islam. If your takedown defense is damn near flawless, okay? Now, this is supposed to be a mofo that wrestled bears and all this other stuff. And Dustin Poirier was able to stop a lot of those takedowns. Dustin Poirier is a G. Dustin Poirier is a G for them takedown defenses, man. Because this is a guy that his bread and butter is to put you on the mat. His bread and butter is to take you there. And Dustin, damn, fire truck. Every time I want to get me a video, damn police or fire truck ride by. But that's real. Damn, another one? Now, what's the probability of 2 fire trucks? Oh, man. But anyway, y'all, Dustin Poirier was a G for that, man. He was a straight, certifiable G, okay, for how he handled this fight. And, he had a good game plan, man. Had an amazing game plan. And they knew, I don't know how they knew, they knew when the takedowns were coming. They even know the angles that Islam was trying to get this fight to the ground. Dustin, I think he was prepared for this fight, very prepared. And I just thought it was just going to be a wrestle fest where Islam just be on top of him and just ground him. That's what I thought it was going to be, but nah, man. Dustin Poirier was ready, man. He was ready. I mean, all aspects of this fight, Dustin Poirier had a chance to win. Okay? Had a chance to win. I just, I don't know, in some points of the fight, I felt like Dustin just accepted the position that Islam got. He accepted it, man. And in other parts, man, he fought and got back to his feet. It's like, okay, damn. Because I've never seen anybody stop takedowns from Islam like that. I've never seen it. And then Dustin had him hurt, man. And that's the crazy thing. Dustin had this guy hurt. Islam is not Khabib. And I think a lot of y'all really, really, really need to, I guess, just come off of that assumption. He's not Khabib. Okay? Khabib probably would have dominated this fight. Well, he did. He did dominate Dustin Poirier. He dominated him when they fought. Now, has Dustin Poirier gotten better? I'm pretty sure. But I think if they fought 10 times, I think Khabib would beat them all 10 times. I just think Khabib was on levels, man, above everybody else in that division. Khabib Nurmagomedov was just on levels, man, above everybody. And his fight IQ was through the damn roof. Even though Khabib wasn't like this awesome striker. He wasn't a good striker at all. But his fight IQ, his octagon IQ, was just, it was insane, man. The guy could pretty much, man, he knew how to get you to the ground. He knew when to feint. He knew how to close the distance, when to close the distance. Like Khabib Nurmagomedov, he was that dude. Islam, he not like that, man. Islam don't have those skills. And see, man, I wish I can go back to the old days of YouTube where you can put up, like fight videos where you can do fight breakdowns. I would love to do an analysis of Khabib and Islam, like the differences between them. They polar opposites. They both wrestle. That's the only similarities they have, but they polar opposites on how they approach fights. And it's like, oh man, Khabib just like Islam just like Khabib. No. They're not the same. And Islam will actually, he will trade with you for a while. See, Khabib ain't trying to trade with you. He not. Khabib is not trying to trade. He ain't trying to stand with you at all. Khabib is literally picking you apart, dissecting you, and analyzing your every movement so he can take an angle to get you to the mat. That's all Khabib wants. Islam will mix it up a little bit more than Khabib. But there are a lot of other differences that these guys have that a lot of y'all, some people just don't pick up on. I pick up on them. But it's what it is. I don't think Dustin done. I think Dustin has found another gear. He's evolved in his arsenal. Dustin Poirier he's evolved. Okay, like he's a much better fighter now. After seeing what he did in this fight, I don't think he's ready. I think Dustin still got a few more fights left in him. And in fact, I think Dustin, I wouldn't mind seeing this fight again. I might be in the minority here. I wouldn't mind seeing this fight again. This was a hell of a fight. It was a good fight. I mean, it was very competitive. I want to see it again. And then I want to see what else could Dustin work on. Like maybe now in this camp, maybe Dustin will work more on submission defense. Maybe more like work more on that. And even here, moreover, get some of the best wrestlers in the game and see if we can actually surprise him with a takedown. Because I would have liked Dustin to try to surprise this guy with a takedown. The only thing is, though, Dustin's jiu-jitsu, his jiu-jitsu is not that great. It's not as good as it needs to be. Okay, if Dustin was a black belt in jiu-jitsu, man, I say, man, take this dude to the ground. Now, as far as I know, I don't remember Dustin ever being a black belt jiu-jitsu. And I used to have a list and a wall of fighters with their ranks in jiu-jitsu. Man, I don't know what I did. I moved, and I don't know what the hell I did with my chart, man. I used to have like a damn near 50 fighter chart with, their jiu-jitsu rings. And then every time they get another belt, man, I would take it, and I would take the belt off. Man, I got to find that damn thing, man. But anyway, Dustin Poirier, man, ain't got nothing to be ashamed of, man. The man went in here. He took Islam damn near the distance till Islam just choked that hot sauce out of him. What do y'all want to see for Dustin Poirier? It's not retirement yet, man. Dustin didn't look like he slowed down. To me, he don't look like he slowed down. Now, some of his punches were a little bit, I want Dustin to tighten up on some of his punches. Like, I want, like, his straight right hand to be tighter, man. I don't want Dustin looping that punch to get more power on it. I want Dustin to wear his opponent out and get that right hand tighter, man. And then, too, I want Dustin to hide that kick, man. Dustin got a beautiful kick. I want him to hide these damn kicks, man, behind some kind of jab. Because Islam, he was ready for a head kick. He was ready for it, man. But I get the apprehension by Dustin to throw a head kick. Because as soon as Dustin would have lifted that leg, Islam would have had his ass on the ground. But it'd have been nice, man, if he could have caught the dude trying to walk in. Like, maybe it's something they got to work on, man. Like, you guys remember what Alexa Grasso did, right? Everybody remember what she did? She practiced this one move. And they saw something in Valentina's armor. They found something. And Alexa, I heard she practiced this over 1,000 times. When Valentina tried to do that roundhouse kick, is when she tried to do that roundhouse kick to the solar plexus. Well, what Alexa started doing is when Valentina tried that, you know, she rushed her. Like literally, she rushed her. Every time Valentina tried to kick to the solar plexus, she rushed her. And Alexa had success. And that ultimately helped Alexa Grasso win that fight. It ultimately helped her get Valentina to the ground and actually win by rear naked choke. Okay, like, they need to do something like that where Islam, he's trying to go for these takedowns. And they need to get the exact point. They need to watch video of him and get somebody to literally go through with Dustin Poirier damn near 1,000 times and try to land that head kick at just the perfect moment when Islam try to come in and shoot for a takedown. That's what they need to do. Because I'm telling you, man, Islam, he not Khabib, man. And to me, Islam sometimes is very, very reckless when he try to shoot for them takedowns. He real reckless. And see, he make a lot of mistakes that Khabib would never make. That's why, you know, I get upset, man, when people compare these two. I get upset, man, because it's like, damn, do you dudes watch MMA? Do y'all watch MMA? Do you know what the hell you watching? I mean, clearly, they not the same guy. But I tell you what, though, if Dustin Poirier showed a few holes in Islam game, well, folks, what do you think? Somebody else is probably watching too. And you and I both know who that somebody is.